The good people at Foundry VTT have created their own game world, Ember. This is a virtual sandbox with over 25,000 explorable hexes, 30 different biomes, and hundreds of gameplay events. Ember is also out right now in early access.
But I didn't back the Kickstarter or pre-purchase Ember. Am I gonna miss out?
You can still get in on the fun. It's just $100 for all that Ember has to offer. And that only gets you an estimated 2 years of full gameplay.
Whoa, 2 years? That's twice as long as the TV show Alien Nation.
Sure. Ember is a full world ready to explore either using Dungeons and Dragons, or you can play using the Crucible system, which was built by the Foundry team specifically to redefine the digital TTRPG experience. Head on over to foundryvtt.com/Ember to learn more and start your adventure today. Hey there, Internet. Welcome back to the Level Up session for Adventure Is Nigh. I am here with 6 lovely players. Look at all these fucks. We gotta level up. We gotta meet some old friends, level up some new friends. We're just gonna go around the circle. Everybody say hi to Jesse Galena.
Hey!
And Casey Wosu. Yahtzee Croshaw.
I'm that one.
Marty Sleva. Jamate.
It me.
And Liv Schursel.
I won't say anything. Or did I?
Or did you? Wonderful. So what this is a little bit of a reminder for people who want to catch up with characters. We're going to level up our main cast. We're going to level up our side quest cast as well. The levels won't be even because they have been adventuring at different paces. Why don't we start with Mortimer? Yahtzee,
Yeah.
Where were you?
I was, as I am, a level 13 Bard Rogue multiclass.
Okay.
I'm a 7 level Bard, 6 level Rogue.
Okay. And so for your first level up, I'm giving the main quest characters 3 levels. So we won't, even though this is the final season of this story arc, they're not going to be at level 20 because dungeon mastering for level 20 characters sucks.
That's true.
You get 3 levels. For your first level, what are you going to do?
Well, I was going to put 1 in Rogue and 2 in Bard, so I'll start with the 1 in Rogue.
Great.
I'm going to roll for extra hit points because that's how I roll.
Oh, dangerous.
4 more hit points. Yeah, that was fucking worth it.
I don't think it was.
I don't really use hit points anyway. I'm run away and talk my way out of things.
You live in a post-hit point world.
You don't need hit points if you don't get hit. Yeah,
exactly.
So we first met Susan as a level 1 monk in side quest. In side quest 1, Susan died. Yeah. Susan got exploded. But we all loved Susan.
Yeah.
And so, Jay, you came up with this really fun idea of the ghost of Susan found the charred bones of Susan,
herself,
kept them in a backpack, and that way, like, you can be a ghost, but you still can't go through walls because you have to be attached to your burnt bones.
Yeah, the bag that the bones were in were dunked in the fountain of the Tabaxi gods.
That's right.
And that allowed my ghost body to hold the bag. So Susan has been carrying around her own charred bones. The story for season 2 of Side Quest was Susan had been kind of brought into the organization of hunting down and exorcising ghosts who refused to leave this plane of existence for Karen Ferryman.
You were a legally distinct ghoul booster.
Ghoul booster,
yeah.
And now, up into season 5, Susan has been continually adventuring, climbing the ranks up to Karen Ferryman, and is now considered the right hand of death.
I think that's badass. So where we left off for side quest 2, what level was Susan?
Level 9. She was a multi-class of monk and cleric.
Yeah.
She started as a monk, but the cleric nature kind of fit the kind of ghost servant of death kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And we've had a discussion that we think it'd be better fit if Susan was now full cleric. So Our justification for that is Karen Ferryman has the power.
Karen Ferryman, within canon of Adventure Is Nigh, is even considered amongst the gods to be the most powerful of the gods. Okay, so
bunch.
yeah, why don't you level up and tell us some cool things that you're gonna do right now, or that you got in your respec.
So these are cantrips. Is it asking me to pick cantrips again? Oh, because I'm getting more.
Yeah.
Spare the Dying. Toll of the Dead was the original one I wanted.
Basically, as long as it says death or die in the cantrip or spell, you legally have to take it, I think.
So what I think I'm gonna do, just because it fits the character, but I want to go for things that suit Susan, not necessarily this will be powerful in battle. So I think Geezer, do this you twat. That fits, so I'm gonna take that.
That's South London, not Scottish.
Yeah, I know.
She's traveled a lot.
But yeah, that will be me level 10.
Great. Well, then let's bounce over to Grinderbin.
That's me.
Grinderbin, you are moving up to level 14.
Yeah.
Does anything exciting happen at level 14?
Literally nothing.
Oh,
Because it's level 13 for Artificer, and what I get is access to a 4th level spell, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
It's very easy for me.
Then let's go over to Liv.
Hi.
Liv. We see Musk and Buka in the club as background characters a lot, but last we've seen you as Musk. Musk was a level 1 bard.
Sure was. 11 hit points. I remember deeply because I think we got 21 with the explosion.
Yeah.
I remember that well.
We can take a bigger leap with where Musk is now, what Musk has been up to, and what direction you're going in.
So Musk has a steady job now at the Adventure Is Nigh club. So their dreams were to go to the big city, leave their commune, go to the big city, get good at music, and maybe find a band to tour with. And now they're like, well, I'm not touring. I've got like roots here. So they've been doing like basement clubs, basement of basement clubs. We talked about basements and caves. So it's real underground. You may not have heard of some of the work they're working on right now.
Like dirty hipsters in real life play basement shows in like college neighborhoods, but Musk plays cave shows.
Exactly. So they've been working on their skills, but like similar to Susan, the choices that I'm making are very like Musk like centric, and they're very single focused on getting good at the music. Because they consider themselves to be an artist. So I'm going to go all the way up to level 10.
That's right. You're only going up to level 10. Because you have a job, you haven't been adventuring as much.
True.
Why don't we start with like what college are you choosing for Bard?
College of Glamour, which I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
Hairband energy, but it's also just like they have a 20 charisma. It is even more. It won't hurt them, but it is stuff that's just like, why don't you do this for me? And people are like, yeah, I guess I will. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Let's hop over to Sigmar, our only, shockingly, our only homebrew class here for Adventure Is Nigh.
Always breaking the rules, this child.
We have a homebrew species with a ghost. I guess
and a mushroom.
And mushroom, yeah. We have some homebrew species, but you're the only homebrew class. And I think something happens at level 14 for you.
Yes, it looks like at level 14, I because I picked a path for archery, because I'm an archer. That path is marksman, and starting at level 14, through endless hours of honing your senses to their peak, it says, you have gained unnaturally perceptive senses. You gained a blind sight range of 30 feet.
Okay.
That's really good.
Yeah, is that good? Because I don't know what that means.
Typically it's like 10.
Like 10 what?
Like 10 feet.
I assume it means that you can shoot something accurately if you're not looking at it.
Even
if it's invisible.
Even if it's invisible, or if you're in complete magical darkness, you can see
that is really good.
within 30 feet.
That's pretty freaking good.
Yeah. All right. That takes us to Buka. Buca de Beppo.
What a restaurant. What a restaurant.
When you're here, you're family.
Truly.
Buka, last we saw you, you were a level 1 cleric.
Yeah.
Having a little trouble healing everyone after some sort of explosion.
I made it out fine. Yeah, and I feel like that would leave a little bit of like a psychic crater in someone if their first adventuring party, half of them died around them, and they weren't strong enough to bring them back. So I feel like that is part of, as I grow as a cleric, one thing is going to be wanting to gain those spells that can like kind of rectify that form of wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been working as a bartender at the nightclub. You know, we started out, we had this great adventure cleaning up the club, and we thought this is what this is what this job is going to be like.
Yeah.
We're going to be going on adventures. We're going to be solving mysteries. It's going to be great. And it turns out, nope, just a bartender. So that was a bit of a bummer. So Buka is hoping that something comes along in his life to provide some sort of spark of excitement or adventure.
Let's see here. As a cleric, what divine domain have you chosen?
Life.
The opposite of mine.
The opposite of death.
Oh.
Can I get at a different
ecstasy.
table? That's a lot of tension over
Or at
here.
least be sat next to Marty instead of
Yeah.
the death grandma.
Honestly, I think Musk would be in the Death Grandma. Oh, that's a band for sure.
Death
Grandma. Oh,
grandma.
absolutely.
Death nana.
Well, while Marty looks at his spells, let's go back to Mortimer.
Oh, sorry. I'm still here. Yes.
You did it. You did it. Congratulations.
Yes, so my next one, I'm going to put one in Bard, which will take me up to level 8 Bard.
Okay.
Roll for new hit points, because I'm a crazy man.
You sure are.
Another 4.
And 4.
Wow.
Shit, this is a very dull gambling session. Oh, and I get an ability score improvement. I didn't realize.
Oh.
I can raise one stat by 2 or 2 by 1.
Correct.
Well, I was thinking constitution checks keep coming up, and that's my worst stat. But I don't want to be a jack of all stats, you know what I mean?
Why not? is my counter question.
Yeah, why not be okay at something?
Why not be okay? Well, the full saying, everyone forgets this. A jack of all trades is a master of none, still much preferred to a master of one.
All right.
Is
fine.
the full saying.
That's the first time I've ever heard
Yeah.
that.
No, that's true.
That phrase got
Yes.
co-opted by boring people.
Yeah.
Yes, that phrase got chopped in half, and people named Jack got the shaft for a long time.
So I'm going to put 2 into constitution. I was going to put 2 into dex to reflect my roguish heart.
Ooh.
But I just got like the evasion skill the last time I leveled up rogue, which let me cancel out damage. But if I can get out of it with a dexterity saving throw, so that probably balances out.
Great.
So there we go. Jack of all stats it is. Now my lowest stat is wisdom, and doesn't that make the most sense of all?
Very on brand.
Absolutely.
So I get one more 4th level spell.
Okay.
And I decided I was going to go with Dimension Door, because these two chuckle fucks both got teleport powers, and I want in on the fun.
It's really fun.
It is fun.
I have like 2 separate teleport powers, and they are both great.
So let's go back to Susan.
Me.
What can you tell us?
So I have, in the background, leveled up to level 15. Because Susan has been adventuring hard.
Not just adventure, working as an
Yes.
adventurer.
Yes, it is my job. I have to kind of reflect me being the right hand of death. I am going to eventually be 1 level higher than the rest of the party.
Yeah.
I've got all my stats up. I've got my wisdom up, and some of the notable spells I've taken. Planar Binding, which is with this spell you attempt to bind a celestial elemental or fey or fiend to your service. Raise the dead. So a lot of these things are either about banishing the dead or using them to my service as a tool and then banishing them. Forbiddance. You create a ward against magical travel that protects up to 40,000 square feet. And anything within it that takes an action takes 5d10 of damage.
Say that again?
You create a ward against magical travel that protects a 40,000 square feet space on the floor with a height of 30 feet above the floor. For the duration, creatures cannot teleport into the area or use portals. And while they're in it and they take turns, every turn they take 5d10 of damage. That's not if they're trying to cast spells. They just take 5d10 of damage if they're within this. Forbiddance.
Oh, okay, wait. So people can't teleport in
or out.
It didn't say that.
For the duration, creatures cannot teleport into the area, true, or use portals. Yeah.
Right.
So creatures can't come in.
Just putting that out there, because
We just did Dimension Door.
but but any creature inside this takes
Yeah,
damage.
I'll read that one for you.
That's
in addition,
like if friendly creatures are in there. That's my question.
in addition, the spell damage types of creatures that you choose when you cast it. And the damage type, I believe you choose. Choose one or more of the following: Celestials, Elementals, Phase, Fiends, or and Undead.
Yeah.
Choose one or more, so I could choose all of them. When you cast a spell, you can designate a password. A creature that speaks the password as it enters will take no damage. It gets worse.
This is so fucked.
Oh, it gets worse. If you cast it every day for 30 days in the same location, the spell lasts until it is dispelled. It is permanent.
Ooh. This is terrifying.
Yeah, this is crazy.
It's low-key making me actually a little uncomfortable.
She is the right
I am the right hand of death.
Jack's having second thoughts about it now.
Yeah.
Hearing these spells.
No. Well, we'll cut to someone else because
Yeah.
that was a nice chunk. So when you level up to 14, what I read is you get Archer's armor, which is very similar to Mage armor. You touch a willing creature who isn't wearing armor, and a protective magical force surrounds it until the spell ends. The target's base AC becomes 13 plus its dexterity modifier. So if you use that on yourself, for example, your base armor class would be 20.
Good way to not get hit.
That's a real good way to not get hit. Musk.
Yeah. Hi.
Okay, last time we talked about Bard colleges.
We did.
We'll jump up a few level. What's some cool things that you want to talk about?
So there's lots of cool things that I have not figured out how to do in Foundry, but I have a character sheet that I brought with me.
Great.
The first that I'm super psyched about is I can cast some higher level spells, including 4th level spells, which includes Polymorph. So I can transform myself into larger or smaller creatures than medium size, and any of my companions if they would like to be changed into, for example, a T-Rex. Which is something I can do.
Grinderbin.
Hi.
What happens for you next?
I get to go to my next level 15 of Artificer.
Okay.
So I get a big thing is Magic Savant, which is I can now have 5 attuned magic items. So I need to find a new magic item so I can attune it. Because I'm fully stacked at the moment.
Oh no.
And I get 2 more stickers, so good news, everybody.
Stickers for everyone.
Oh.
Everyone just goes battle plastered in the fucking things.
People do like the stickers.
The stickers are great. They're super helpful. And then, of course, I get more HP.
Great. Buka.
Yes, sir.
What do you want to talk about next?
Yeah, I've been filling out some of my lower level spells. Obviously, these are going to be things, as I said, as a cleric, I'm wanting things like Cure Wounds. I want Restoration, Prayer of the Healing. One thing I do have is a spiritual weapon, and I've already chosen what I want my spiritual weapon to be.
Oh.
And I want it to be, you know how if you go to a place that has like cool Bloody Marys, they'll put like a little plastic sword on top that has like an olive, and if you're in Wisconsin, it'll have like a slider.
Yeah.
And string cheese, that kind of stuff.
Then let's go back to Mortimer.
Yes, back around. And just one more level in Bard, please, Bartender. I get a 5th level spell.
Ooh.
When I was looking at 5th level spells, the one that immediately jumped out at me, that would be the perfect one for Mortimer to take, was of course Mislead. Which is basically, do you remember that watch the spy gets in TF2 where he turns invisible and drops a pretend version of himself?
Yes.
It's that, basically. I create an illusory double while turning invisible. I can see and speak and act through the double or through my real self, switching back and forth as a bonus action. It just involves having a second ghost version of yourself that can trick people.
That actually sounds legitimately cool.
Is there a worry that if you do it too much, you're going to forget which one was the real you?
Well, that will be up to Jack, I suppose. That's storytelling beat. I also jiggered my spells around. I took a 4th level spell, Phantasmal Killer.
Okay.
Just to scare the shit out of people. And I took a Bestow Curse on 3rd level, which absolutely fucks people up if you can grope them, which Mortimer does routinely anyway.
Nice. Jay, let's get Susan. Let's finish up Susan.
So I have in the background leveled up Susan to level 17.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing with level 17 is that you get access to a 9th level spell.
Yeah.
Cleric have a few, but again, I'm always thinking what makes the most sense. for my kind of ghost cop ways.
I like Ghost Cop because that sounds like a bad movie I would watch.
Yeah, like an 80s buddy comedy.
Yeah.
So I'm always thinking, how am I going to trap people? How am I going to coerce them into an area? And the 9th level spell allows me to circumvent all of that. The spell I'm going to take is Gate, which you conjure a portal linking an unoccupied space you can see within range to a precise location on a different plane of existence. The portal is a circular opening, which you can make 5 to 20 feet in diameter. You can orientate the portal in any direction you choose. The portal lasts for the duration. The duration is a minute. But the interesting part is the last part, which is when you cast a spell, you can speak the name of a specific creature. A pseudonym, title, or nickname doesn't work. If that creature is on a plane of existence other than the one you are on, the portal opens in the named creature's immediate vicinity and draws that creature through it to the nearest unoccupied space the portal is in. You gain no special power over the creature and is free to act as the DM deems appropriate. It might leave, attack you, or help you. So I can name something, as long as I'm on a different plane of existence, which I can do because I have planar shift and other spells. If I know the true name of a creature or an NPC or anything, say one of you's in trouble, I can open Gate and just warp you to me.
What if there's two guys with the same name in the plane of existence?
Oh no, John Smith. It's just a sea of John.
I'm Michael B. Jordan.
Well, and how do you define a name? Is it the name that you've given yourself?
Well, they say here a pseudonym, title, or nickname does not work, so it'd have to be
people who change their names. Is it like
I mean, Mortimer has no real.
Yeah, like if you
actual
search
name.
Mortimer, how would you do that? Yeah.
I will tell you my ruling if it comes up.
Okay,
gotcha.
I have a ruling on this, but it's more interesting if we deal with it in the moment. So,
and I think I've spoken a little bit to Jack about this spell, and we decided that I potentially get one usage of it.
As we get higher levels, spells can take over 40 million square feet or whatever that is.
Dude, that's not a high level, like a super high level spell.
Well, what I'm saying is spells get more powerful, and the balance to high powered spells is limited uses and material components.
Yeah.
So like some of your spells cost thousands of dollars worth of diamonds.
Yeah, specifically Gate costs a diamond worth at least 5,000 gold.
Right. Now you are out a lot, you're dealing with dead bodies a lot, you're looting those dead bodies a lot, so I will believe that you have $5,000 worth of diamonds on you,
but it's a single
I won't believe you have $15,000 worth of diamonds on you.
So yeah, and that kind of balances it in the sense of like, I can't be like, oh, we're after X, Y, and Z, tell me their name. And I can just like teleport them to us.
Grinderbin.
Hey-o.
How are you finishing up your level ups?
I am finishing it with one more level of Artificer.
Okay.
Which gets me...
Are you full Artificer?
No, I have one level of Rogue.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right.
Exactly one. Which puts me off at...
Have you ever used that?
One level of Rogue?
Yeah.
I think I've forgotten I have sneak damage every single time it's ever come up.
Yep, you have.
But it did give me expertise. So I actually have expertise in Persuasion, Insight, and Arcana, which was very useful.
There you
go. The main thing I get as an artillerist... Oh, I also get my additional sticker is Repulsion Shield. Oh. So when someone hits me, if I have a shield equipped, which I do.
You do.
Umbrella in one hand, shield in the other. If someone hits it, I have 4 charges.
Oh.
And I can repel them 15 feet. Yeah.
Do you take damage still, or does it like...
As long as I am hit. It is a reaction to being hit. If somehow they
you would
don't
take damage, but then they would...
Yeah. And then as an artillerist, I get Fortified Position. Any ally within 10 feet of my cannon, there is a shimmering field of magical protection.
Okay.
And they have half cover.
Ooh.
So any one of us within 10 feet of a cannon, you would consider to have half cover.
Try to remember that.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
it all
Good for
harder to hit.
positioning.
Yes, it's
I
really
won't
good.
necessarily remember that.
And you're gonna have multiple cannons, right?
That is the other one, is now I can summon 2 cannons in once and control them both on my turn as a bonus action.
If you're in the middle
Yeah.
of 2 cannons, is that full cover?
You're in the middle of that Venn diagram.
If the cannons are on top of each other.
Oh.
If you tell one cannon to get on top, then you are in full cover.
Like in Castlevania, those like skeleton faces.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Jack, just so you know we're talking about this, does the cannon count as a party member for sneak attack purposes? Because sneak attack works if there is a party member within 5 feet of the target.
Yeah, so if a cannon is within 5 feet of the target.
In my old game, the spiritual weapons did not count as because I also tried to game that. I would be like, but
Absolute
my
snake.
sword is there.
Right? I could see a sword not counting. A cannon.
With 3 legs.
With legs, yeah.
Hold on, hold
4
on.
legs?
I'm on
I
your
don't remember.
side.
Here's
I'm
what-
on your side.
So it's like a bullet bill, kind of? Yeah.
It's a little bit like a bullet bill. I'm gonna look
makes you a
up.
party
To be fair, to be
It ain't the
which
legs.
it's still giving half cover, but I believe the cannon might be size tiny. I don't remember.
That's a good point. If legs don't count as party members, I don't have legs. So
Oh dang!
That would be ableist. We can't say you need legs to be
It
a
sounds
party
like
member.
it would be tableless.
I would argue that the spirit of sneak attack is that the opponent is being distracted by something.
okay.
I didn't miss what I missed what you said, but apparently
Yes,
it was
you
really
did.
Probably
good.
for the best.
You will see it in the edit. That's staying.
Okay, perfect. That's staying. So excited to see this later.
As I was saying, I would argue that the spirit of sneak attack is that the opponent is being distracted by something. And a cannon on legs is pretty distracting.
I will rule that mostly because it will also burn Grinderbin using it, so I will rule yes. If the cannon is near something, then you can still have sneak attack.
All right, well, I'm glad you mentioned that because a rule that I totally missed was I can summon my cannon once a day as an ability,
Yeah.
but I can burn a spell slot to summon it again. So I now have more uses for my spells.
Waited
Right.
until I made a ruling, huh?
Oh.
It's just kind of, I didn't do that on purpose, just kind of how
Hold on, let me
sequence
fudge-
of events happen.
In episode 2, you might meet some creatures. Let me just fudge their stats real quick. Then we go to Musk. So
Yes.
finish us off, Musk. Where are you?
Beg your pardon?
Not the first time they've heard that.
I don't apologize.
You shouldn't.
Where is Musk ending up? Tell us your cool things.
So, okay, things Musk is ending up with. I play a lot of D&D. I don't play a lot of bards, so I completely forgot about Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
All of the expertise, which is terrific. 83 hit points, which I
Okay.
think is pretty cool at level 10.
Yeah.
And then I like their proficiencies in the electric guitar, the drums, and a mystery instrument that shall come up later. I'm just gonna tell you the spells I'm excited about.
Oh, yeah.
Heat metal, because that sounds like a band name.
Nice.
Actually, most of these sound like band names.
Yes.
Cloud of Daggers.
I
Shatter.
saw them. Yeah, they were good.
Wait, Shatter might be a band name.
It might actually
That
be a
might
band
be a
name.
real band.
See that?
Stinking Cloud.
I would not go see them.
I wouldn't go see them, but that sounds like something Musk can do for sure.
Yeah.
I don't play a ton of spellcasters. I've never played a bard before, and I'm just stoked at how I think the flavor of these things go with Musk so well.
Yeah. All right, Sigmar. We're finishing up
I
officially.
believe the last thing I get is an ability score
okay.
improvement.
You can raise one attribute up two, or raise two attributes up one.
One, okay.
And we should probably look into the fudgery. What are the numbers to where you get more bonuses?
I believe it's even.
Evens.
Even numbers, you get an extra bonus.
So like raising your dexterity twice is almost wasting
Right,
point.
because you'd only get the...
Because you'd only get the one buff. Yeah.
So yeah, I think I will, because my dex is already 15, I think I will push it to 16
Okay.
to get that bonus. And then, yeah, I guess, yeah, we'll do a little bit more intelligence.
Okay, so you're gonna go dexterity and
Yeah, I will
intelligence.
Put one in dexterity and I'll put one in intelligence.
Getting so smart.
That's character growth.
It is a little
That's
bit.
character growth for Sigmar.
I also have a question, but I can hold off.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I need to know something based on a spell I want to get. What counts as an entryway?
Oh, for Christ's sake. Somebody's mouth?
I was told. Because I was told. We gotta do this now. So.
Somebody's butthole?
So Arcane Lock is a spell.
Yeah.
And it's you touch a closed door, window, gate, chest, or another entryway. And it becomes locked for the duration.
So it has to be an entryway that can close.
Yes.
Right.
What is it
Like a
magically?
mouth.
Like
Like a
you
mouth.
can't just lock an arch.
So yeah, so what counts as entryway and what counts as closed? Because my thought being, I do want some idea of what to do with this, because it does feel like, okay, is a sword in a scabbard closed? Could that be locked?
No.
No? That's the most hot Monday energy shit.
Yeah.
Casey, shut your mouth.
An entryway.
This is why I'm asking now, because I just want to know, like, well, how broad or narrow are we
An
going?
entryway leads into an occupiable space. I would not say that a scabbard counts as something you could go into.
A sword can go into it.
Well, a sword can go into it, but that
sword
doesn't
can
make
go
it
into
an
anything.
entryway.
What is a scabbard if not the house of a sword?
Yeah.
If you can lock a chest, what I will say is I will be magnanimous. There will be wiggle room for what an entryway is.
Okay.
I will hear your argument.
I would argue that entryway implies.
You're not the DM. We already have a
I'm
ruling.
speaking for common sense. This is revenge for last night.
That's a band name.
You got something?
Yeah, I still need to roll my hit points.
Yeah, roll your hit points.
Yeah, I just need you to add the 6.
You got 6. Okay, Sigmar is up to 107 hit points.
Lucky number 7.
Then Buka, our tank healer,
Yeah.
you get up to level 13.
Yeah, hitting level 13. Obviously, like I said, a lot of healing based things: mass cure wounds, raise dead. I know by working at the bar, one of the perks was honestly, if you have a job, one of the perks of any job, stealing things from the job. Doesn't matter what job it is the lost and found. You're supposed to wait 30 days. Time is relative. You can take it that night. And so I have things like a diamond that can help with some of these higher level spells, including Hero's Feast.
Ooh.
I'm able to, it'll take an hour, but create a feast for up to 12 of us, and eating it cures poison, cures diseases. We become immune to poison, immune to being frightened. We get advantage on wisdom saving throws, and all of our maximum hit points increase by 2d10 for 24 hours.
What a feast.
That's
If
huge.
stuff's about to pop off.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
And
you
it's
need
I'm
delicious.
assuming it's going to be like a little league, like orange slices and a personal pan pizza kind of thing. Going
Capri
on.
Sun.
And one of those big orange coolers where you like get stuff out of the bottom.
We spoke about it yesterday. It's like bar food, like mozzarella sticks.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's like the worst frozen appetizers you can imagine. And then on my final level 7 spell is Divine Word, which is kind of very much like if you see whatever like Gandalf does a thing where he like puts his staff down and white light goes and only certain things get messed up by that. It's pretty much that. I can choose anything within a radius to have to make charisma saving throws, and then based on their hit points, they might be deafened and blinded, deafened, and stunned, or if it's under 20 points, killed instantly. Or if it is a celestial, elemental, fae, or fiend, and they miss the throw, they just get banished
Nice.
back to wherever they're from.
And if we need them, Susan can get them.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Or if you get out of hand.
By the way,
That's our break glass in case of emergency.
that's your kryptonite. You two could just ping pong something
We
back
are
and
literally.
forth.
You are the good, and I am the evil. We're life and death.
Oh, there you go.
You guys are the white and black.
Or terrifying.
magic
More terrifying, yeah.
I think we did it.
Hey.
I think everybody is at level. We have our main crew at level 16. We have our side quest oneers at level 13. And Susan Sheerfist at level 17, going up to face off with quite literally the god of chaos. So great job, everybody. I think you're ready to
Yay.
take down a god.
We might have
And
to.
if they ask you if you're a god, you say,
No.
Yes.
Yes.
They made a whole movie about this.
Say, how
So
dare
insane.
you?
Thanks for watching this level up session. You are now up to speed to continue the adventure over at adventureisnigh.horse. That is our official website. Go there.
.com was taken.
And once again, thank you to Foundry VTT for making the level up process relatively easy. It does the math for us, it rolls the dice for us, and it lets us get to playing even faster. Thanks, Foundry VTT. Bye, everyone.